The ultimate mind control blueprint: how to reprogram your brain like a superhuman. Have you ever felt like your own mind is working against you? Like no matter how hard you try, something deep inside resists change, clings to fear, and sabotages your best efforts? You're not alone, and more importantly, you're not broken. Your brain isn't failing you, it's following an ancient playbook designed for survival, not success. But what if I told you that the greatest mental breakthroughs, the kind that create unshakable confidence, relentless focus, and effortless discipline, don't come from trying harder? They come from hacking the hidden code of your subconscious. Think about it. Right now, as you read this, your brain is filtering reality based on past experiences, fears, and beliefs you didn't even choose. Every decision you make, every hesitation, every moment of self-doubt, it's all being influenced by invisible programs running in the background. And if you don't take control of those programs, they'll keep running you. But here's the game-changing truth: your mind can be reprogrammed. Not with vague affirmations or willpower tricks, but with neuroscience-backed strategies that force your brain to obey you. Let me ask you this: why is it that some people can stay calm under insane pressure while others crumble at the smallest setback? Why can some entrepreneurs bounce back from failure like it's nothing, while others get paralyzed by fear? The difference isn't genetics, luck, or even intelligence, it's mind control. Not the creepy, sci-fi kind, but the ability to rewire your brain's automatic responses so that confidence, focus, and resilience become your default settings. The illusion of free will, and why your brain tricks you. Most people believe they're in full control of their thoughts, but science says otherwise. Studies in cognitive psychology show that up to 95% of your decisions are made subconsciously before you're even aware of them. That means when you procrastinate, when you hesitate, when you talk yourself out of taking action, it's not you making that choice. It's your primitive brain overriding your logic because it's wired to avoid risk, discomfort, and uncertainty. But here's where it gets fascinating: you can exploit this system. Elite athletes, Navy SEALs, and world-class performers don't just push through resistance, they hijack their brain's wiring to make success automatic. They use mental triggers, environmental cues, and psychological loopholes to bypass fear and activate peak performance on demand. And the best part? These techniques aren't secrets. They're just rarely taught in a way that sticks. The 3 mental saboteurs, and how to defeat them. 1. The fear machine. Your brain is a prediction engine, constantly scanning for threats. But in the modern world, it mislabels challenges, public speaking, taking risks, rejection, as life or death dangers. The fix? Rewire threat into excitement. Studies show that simply reframing fear as anticipation boosts performance by 33%. 2. The instant gratification trap. Your brain craves quick rewards, social media, junk food, distractions, because it's stuck in caveman mode. But research proves that visualizing future rewards, like success, money, freedom, activates the same dopamine surge, making discipline addictive. 3. The identity lock. If you see yourself as bad at discipline or anxious, your brain will filter reality to match that story. But by faking it until your brain believes it, you can literally rewrite your self-image. FBI hostage negotiators use this to stay calm under pressure. The number 1 brain hack billionaires use, but never talk about. The most powerful mental shift isn't about motivation, it's about deception. Your brain can't tell imagination from reality. That's why visualizing success, in vivid detail, primes your subconscious to pull you toward it effortlessly. Olympic athletes use this. Warren Buffett uses this. The invisible war inside your skull. Right now, as you hear these words, there's a silent battle raging in your brain. 2 neural networks are locked in eternal conflict: your prefrontal cortex, the logical CEO of your brain, and your limbic system, the primal panic button that hijacks your decisions. Harvard neuroscience research shows that when these systems clash, the limbic system wins 80% of the time, which explains why you Crave junk food when trying to eat clean. Procrastinate despite looming deadlines. Freeze during high-pressure moments. But here's what nobody tells you: this isn't a weakness. It's evolutionary design. Your caveman brain still believes you're one missed meal away from starvation and one social rejection away from tribal exile. That's why willpower fails. You're using 21st century logic to fight a 50,000-year-old survival algorithm. Case study: the Navy SEAL brain hack. When Navy SEAL candidates undergo Hell Week, 5.5 days of non-stop training on less than 4 hours total sleep, their instructors don't teach discipline. They implant cognitive reframes. This isn't pain, it's sensation data. Cold water isn't dangerous, it's activating my brown fat. Sleep deprivation isn't torture, it's neuroplasticity training. MRI scans reveal this language literally rewires pain pathways. By changing the internal narrative, SEALs reduce perceived exertion by up to 40%. You can replicate this right now with any challenge by using tactical redefinition. My anxiety isn't fear, it's energy waiting to be focused. This distraction isn't temptation, it's a test at my new identity. The billionaires' reality distortion field. Elon Musk once said Tesla would mass-produce electric cars when experts called it impossible. Steve Jobs convinced engineers the first iPhone needed just one button. These aren't lies, they're predictive coding, where your brain starts reorganizing reality to match your dominant thoughts. A 2023 Stanford study proved this works for ordinary people too. Participants who spent 5 minutes daily visualizing themselves as naturally disciplined showed 31% following their own goals, 27% reduction in procrastination, changed default behavior at 50 fMRI scans. Vivid sensory details. When visualizing, 1. Hear the sounds of your future environment. 2. Feel the textures, people. 3. Smell the coffee/office/food smells. This tricks your subconscious into coding the experience as real memory. The 90-second rule: reset any emotional state. Harvard psychiatrist Dr. Will discovered that emotions are just a faster than this. What extends them is how you react. Next time you're hijacked by anger/fear. 1. Set a timer for 90 seconds. 2. Focus purely on physical sensation. 3. Start without narrative, like just feel I can't handle this. This starves the emotional loop of oxygen. Test subjects mastering this technique showed 68% faster cortisol recovery in stress tests. The attention black hole: why focus feels impossible. MIT researchers found the average office worker checks email every 37 seconds. But here's the shocking part: it's not your fault. Your superior colliculus, visual attention center, is hardwired to prioritize movement and novelty, making phone alerts literally irresistible at a neurological level. The fix? Strategic blindness. Turn phone screens grayscale, reduces dopamine hits by 53%. Use single-color workspaces, blue reduces neural noise. Install attention firewalls, 25-minute blocks where you disable all notifications. Wear noise-canceling headphones, even without music. Face a blank wall. This creates forced tunnel vision. Microsoft found this boosts output quality by 400%. The Identity Overwrite Protocol. Your default mode network constantly reinforces your self-image. If you see yourself as bad at math, your brain actively filters out math opportunities. But Columbia researchers discovered you can hack this system in 21 days by 1. Evidence collection, save every small win, screenshots, notes. 2. Fake it till you make it, act as if you're already the person who does X easily. 3. Environmental priming, change your space to match your desired identity, e.g., laying out gym clothes the night before. A real-world example, a study had non-readers simply display books in their living rooms. Within 2 months, they reported 300% more reading, without conscious effort. The sleep reprogramming loop. Your brain doesn't store memories while you sleep, it edits them. UCLA sleep studies show that by 1. Reviewing key lessons/mantras before bed. 2. Sleeping in a cool, 60 to 67 degrees Fahrenheit, room. 3. Using pink noise, blocks disruptive frequency jumps. You can increase skill retention by up to 50%. This is how concert pianists literally practice in their sleep. The ultimate trigger, the 10-second rule. When motivation fails, neuroscience says you have a 10-second window where action creates inspiration, not vice versa. The protocol. 1. When resisting something important, count down from 10. 2. At 1, move physically, stand up, open the document, put on running shoes. 3. The action itself triggers dopamine for follow-through. U.S. Army research found this increases task initiation by 83% in low motivation states. So here's the truth, your brain isn't broken. It's just running outdated software. But now, you hold the upgrade. The question is, will you install it? Because if you don't, nothing changes. Your fears keep winning. Your distractions keep stealing your potential. And a year from now, you'll be stuck in the same mental loops, wondering, what if I'd actually taken control? But if you do commit to rewiring your mind, that's when everything shifts. The confidence, the focus, the unstoppable discipline, it all becomes automatic. And the best part? This was just 20% of what's possible. Next week, I'm revealing the one brain hack that forces your subconscious to work for you. Hint, it's what CIA operatives use to stay calm during missions. Hit that subscribe button right now, because the next video? It's going to rewire how you think forever. And if you're not subscribed, you might miss it. See you in the next one.